Peter Tim, yes, North Oak Street. And yes, I attended two workshops on the spending of $60 million, and I was very surprised very few people attended. And in there, it showed all the squiggly lines are going to put water pipes in. Oh boy, isn't that wonderful? I don't have the slightest idea what these things mean. It is absolutely Greek to me where these lines are going. So if somebody could please put them down as Federal Highway from 1st to 5th Avenue and such. I also have the one that's going for the road. More squiggly lines going all over the place. If you could do the same with that, perhaps breaking them up into the 3 years you have done it with red, white, and blue, what category they fall in, so that the people who are going to give you this $60 million, I don't think so, will know what is going on. I think that is very important for the people of Lake Worth, to make sure that every resident who pays taxes gets a copy of this, because they're going to be paying for it, and in some cases paying through the nose. The first one on the electric, on the water, that can be handled on a bond which is going to be paid back by the electric utility, and we'll just pay 8% more for the next, I believe, 20 years. However, on the road one, it's a 30-year, $60 million bond, and there was one thing on here that didn't make any sense to me. I don't know if it's going to make any sense to you, but on the bottom of the page, just one line. It says, assume 30-year general obligation bond, 6% rate. Each deal is 30 years, and this is the one that gets me, $1,092 million TAB in fiscal year 2014. If somebody could explain that to me, I would appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Mary Lindsay, followed by Joyce Brown.
Good evening, Commissioners, Mayor, Commissioners, and all my Lake Worth friends and neighbors. You can see I'm wearing a beautiful new Lake Worth Great American Raft Race for 2014 Art on the Water t-shirt. Now available for sale. I hope that you all got a good look at all of the wonderful sponsors who are listed in color with their logos on the back of the t-shirt. Thank you very, very much to the City of Lake Worth for being one of our big sponsors. With this really gorgeous, I don't know if you've seen it, Lake Worth Electric Utility logo. You all have to get your own t-shirt so you can get a good up close look at it. I know you do. So they are for sale. They'll be at Evening on the Avenues for the last time on May 16th, which is next Friday, which brings me to my next little bit of news. The NAPC has just had a fabulous time for the last year at Evening on the Avenues with the front porch, and we want to continue the momentum and the great success we've had with welcoming so many friends and neighbors. So during the hiatus, while Evening on the Avenues is closed, we will be moving the porch to the pool. And on the second Friday of June, July, and August, we'll be taking the front porch up to the pool and inviting all of our friends and neighbors from the city to come up and celebrate being friends and neighbors with us up there. We're really looking forward to this, and then of course when Evening on the Avenues comes back again in September, we'll continue with that. We hope to morph the front porch on the second and fourth Fridays into more of the bonfire celebrations up at the beach. So we have a lot of big plans for the front porch. We'll be celebrating our first anniversary of the front porch this fall in August, and we'll probably hold off on that celebration until we come back to Evening on the Avenues. So I hope that you all on the dais are hard at work coming up with a theme, art or artist, for your raft. We're certainly looking forward to it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Joyce Brown, followed by Dustin Zacks.
Well, this is a bit of crass commercialism right now. I hear that you have a TV camera over there. Today is the Great Give Day for,
There you go.
thank you. Today is Great Give Day for the Community Foundation. And Flamingo Clay Studio, which is our nonprofit Clay Glass Metal Stone Gallery, is trying to raise enough money to proceed with our project on F Street, right across from the Benzaten project. And so we're hoping that people will give us $10 to start with, or anywhere up to $10,000 today. You have until 11 o'clock tonight to do it. You can go to flamingoclaystudio.org and click on the Great Give logo there and go to us. There are other nonprofits in Lake Worth also that are doing this. In Spirit comes to mind, that Ginny Meredith's program, which is really wonderful. So you can go through all of these things and give $10 each, or give us a big $10,000, and we would truly appreciate it. I also want to thank Mayor Pam for being the judge at our Peeps show this year. And John was there too. We had 1,300 people come, 1,300 people come through there, coming from as far away as the Keys, which fascinated me, that they would actually see it in a Miami newspaper and come all the way to Lake Worth to see Peeps. And we just want to continue doing all of these kinds of things in Lake Worth. And we're hoping that if you help support us through the Great Give, we'll be able to do that. Thank you all very much.
Thank you. Dustin Zacks. Newman. Okay. Hello, Newman.
Good evening, friends, neighbors. Can you all hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay. Dateline, April 17th, 2014. Daily Mirror, United Kingdom. Baby fighting for life after being licked by a pet and being given meningitis by a cat. Her name is Little Sparkle Anderson. That's item number 1. Item number 2, New York Times. March 28, 2014. First cases documented of TB caught from cats. TB. Thought we got rid of that one. Dateline. Also in March, this one is the Oregonian. Aggravated cat is subdued by Portland police after terrorizing family. A 22-pound cat named Lux had to be snared by Portland police officers after the owner said the ferocious feline attacked their baby. And then, I think the most important one out of all these is item number 4, which is Dateline a couple weeks ago. I finally upgraded. I got a new Lincoln from Detroit, And what happens in the morning? I come out and there's paw prints all over the darn thing. All over it. I got pictures to show my friends. Say, this is Lake Worth, man. This is what happens, So, I was thinking about this, and I kind of wanted to juxtapose for everybody in here. If you just travel with me. Picture you wake up in the morning, you go out there, and there's a cat sitting on top of your car. And you might have meningitis, you might have TB, and you don't know if he's going to jump and, eat your face, right? If that were a human being on my car, if there were a human being all tatted out and piercings everywhere, and he had a knife and he had some brass knuckles, I could shoot his behind, and everybody would say, no problem, Zach, you're good. You probably feared for your life. So I just wanted to throw that out there because I think that's a little unequal, the way we're doing things. I don't think that represents our Lake Worth values, if you will. So the final comment on that real quickly was, I was going to say something about maybe doing a city resolution for the medical pot thing, that we should support that, but I totally forgot what I was going to say, and I'm really hungry. See you guys later.
All right, City Manager, can we add that to 2020 cats? Vice Mayor, go ahead.
He doesn't like cats.
He doesn't like cats.
This is cat issues.
He is.
He's cat Italian.
But bump. All right, back to the seriousness, please. Did you have something, Vice Mayor?
Yeah, I did.
Please.
City Manager, going back to the 2020.
Yes.
We do have all these, I know we have this broken down by street, by block,
Yes.
in terms of who is going to get what. I mean, how do we,
We're going to be actually producing large maps that'll go along with the presentations to where people can literally have that question. And then we've even talked about in some of the information sending out being sort of specific by address in the neighborhoods.
Mr. Chen, does that make you feel a little bit better?
As long as I can understand it, that's why I'd like to see it 8th Street between First and Fifth, 8th and 10th.
And you live on J, right?
No, I live on Oak.
Oh, there's nothing going on in
There's
Oak.
nothing on that.
Nothing
You get
else
nothing
going
on
on
Oak
in Oak.
Would you
I guess.
Just so you know.
But
Point of order, point of order.
Thank you.
Thank you, anything else? All right, moving on. Approval of the minutes, I'll entertain a motion.
See?
Second,
Second.
all those in favor? Aye. All those opposed, motion carries. Pamela?